This segment is brought to you by the Springfield Fire Department. The Springfield Fire Department is here to talk a little bit about recruitment and how you can become a firefighter. Take a look. I'm here today with Captain Mike Flynn, our Captain of the Month from Springfield Fire Department Station number 2. Captain, we're here to talk about recruitment today. Tell me a little bit about what the recruitment process at SFD looks like.
All right, so the recruitment process for the Springfield Fire Department is we've been more proactive recently trying to get out into the churches and the communities and high schools, okay, as well as the Capital Area Career Center, trying to get younger individuals more interested in the profession early on. There is a trend in the fire service where we don't have as high numbers as we used to taking our test. So we're being more proactive, getting people out there.
And making sure you're just out in the community and making people aware
that... Yes, absolutely. Again, we want to be out there. We want everyone to know that we want them to come take our test. Even if you aren't sure if you want to do it for a profession, I personally didn't ever think I'd be a firefighter. And it's been life-changing.
How many years later now?
Yeah, I just had my 18th anniversary. Yeah, 18th anniversary. So this is going into my 19th year. And I had no idea that I would do it. My dad actually urged me to do it. So when I see people, I tell them, come take the test, even if you're not sure, because it's an amazing profession. It's a great career, and literally anybody can do it, and we will train them to do it with no background.
Wow, with no background at all.
Exactly. So what happens is, if you go through the process and you get selected, we will put people through a training, through a rookie academy is what we call it. And it's over 30 weeks. And
so that was kind of what I was going to ask you next. Yes. What, because I feel like a lot of people, it's like, okay, I want to be a firefighter. Well, what's next?
Right.
What does the academy look like?
So again, with no background, and you can have background because again, the Career Center will help people. We have an Explorer program. But if you just come off the street, you took the test, you're like, I'm going to try it out, and we hire you. Like, okay, we will start you with EMS training. In the middle, you'll have 12 weeks of fire training, and then you'll end with more EMS training. So it's a total of over 30 weeks, and then you come on and you still have to finish out your probationary year where you'll be assigned a senior firefighter, a driver, a captain, and we'll show you the ropes actually on shift.
And what do you guys look for anything specific when it comes to recruits?
So when we're looking for people, it helps. Again, if they have some kind of a medical background, it definitely helps. If you're in the building trades, knowing something about buildings actually helps out a lot. If you know how houses are built, if you know anything about plumbing, electrical, that helps you. We go into structures. It helps to have a general layout of how these buildings are built and how to take them apart, because when you're searching for fire, we definitely take them apart. So that always helps out. Also, you got to be able to work hard. You got to be able to take directions.
Driven and...
Exactly. And a good baseline physical ability. If you've got to have some kind of physical fitness level. That seems to be, in modern times, I don't want to criticize anybody, but it's harder to find now. We're more sedentary. Diets aren't as good. So if you can maintain some kind of lifestyle, you can run, you can do push-ups, you have aerobic
physically
capacity,
active.
It helps out.
And so I think a lot of people think that, even me, when I first went down to Station 1, I'm like, oh, they just fight fires. Like, they'll just get a fire call. I didn't realize how much of it's EMS, how much medical. So these candidates, they learn everything from ropes to, tell me a little bit about some of the training.
Exactly. So the fire service has evolved. Over 70% of our calls are medical related. So again, that's a big portion of your training. You learn to go to people's houses, you learn life-saving medicine, we have life-saving interventions, we can give drugs in the event of a cardiac arrest and things like that. But yes, you learn how to pull hose lines, you learn how to throw ground ladders, you learn how to do a search and rescue, you learn how to operate the big red truck. Yeah. Okay, so you'll come out of the academy and we're gonna stick you behind the wheel of that big fire engine and you're gonna be driving it down the road.
And not even if, maybe you don't end up doing it your whole life, you have these skills now that are transferable to so many different things in life.
Absolutely, you can, I'm not saying that you need to, but local ambulance companies, you could go work for them on the side. You can do basics there. You can help out your local volunteer program, Sherman, Riverton, all those areas. Yes, you definitely are given skills to help you in other areas.
Well, Captain, where can people go for more information? There is going to be a barcode or a QR code you're going to see on your screen. You can scan that if you're interested, but Captain, website?
Springfield.il.us. If you go to the fire department page, it has an orientation video, it has an informational packet. And we just had a test in August, but ignore the dates.
Okay.
All the information is the same. Also, if you see one of our fire engines at a grocery store parking lot, walk up to it. There's a silver
Little QR
panel
code,
on the
yeah.
side, and that's where the QR code is
Okay.
that we're actually showing them right now. And it will lead you to that exact page.
Great. Well, join the fire department, guys. We need more first responders out there, Captain. Thank
Yes.
you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Stick around by subscribing today and don't miss a single video.